My name is Erica. I'm the main chapel prefect for this noble institution, Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School. So my school is a Catholic institution, so the work of the chapel prefect is very significant. So today is our last Sunday, and as far as I'm concerned, it's my last day with my mates as well on this campus, our last Sunday on this campus. Okay, so our preparation for Mass today had to be very special because it's our last Sunday. My mates, as well as I, we were very excited to experience the last Sunday on campus. So our preparation started yesterday. Yesterday in the morning, we washed all our vests before we robed in to serve. We washed our vests, our cape, altar cloths, everything in the morning. We washed them, then we met in the evening to assign people to serve, to read for ushering and all that. Sure. So in the evening when we met, we decided, it's a decision I made with my assistant chapel prefect, that the servers who joined in Form 1, but due to one or two significant reasons, they've not been coming for rehearsal and all that, but they know how to serve. It's something they are doing for the school as well, it's taking their time. So like the quiz girls, the prefect will serve since it's the last Sunday, so that they will also give back to the school, because most of them may not continue our service in the house. Okay, so we got Abigail in Katia. She's a quiz girl. Then me, myself, including my assistant, we're also chapel prefect. Normal days, I take the lectors, those who read for the Mass. So because of that, I'm not able to serve. So I decided to serve today with my assistant as well. Then we took Constance. She's also the financial secretary. So normally on Sunday, she's busy with the offering. She's not able to serve. So we took her. Then we took Franca Mponsa. Then the last person was Hilda Jumandia. So we 6 served for Mass today. Then I met the lectors as well, those that will be reading, those that do the reading for the Mass. So I got Grace girls to do the readings because they came to me and they told me that what they do for the school is just going for quiz and all that. So they would like to do something spiritual for the church, for the school before they go. So I decided to make them read for Mass. Since they are not Catholics and they are not communicants, they can't serve. So I took them through the lecturing session. They read, they did very well. They impressed me. It was their first time, but they didn't let me suffer. So they rehearsed then. We came to the assembly hall after the rehearsal to check the place. So when we came, there was a program yesterday, so the assembly hall still had its arrangement, it still had its beauty. So what we did was to raise our altar. We raised the structure, then the next day we put the altar cloth on. So we raised the structure here, and after that we went back to the sacristy. So when we got to the sacristy, we did the ironing for the vests, our cape, we put Father's chasuble down, we brought all our sacramentals down. The sacramentals include the ciborium, the chalice, our small host, unprepared host, then wine, curettes, everything we need for the altar for serving tomorrow, today. So we prepared them on Saturday, then we reached each other night, then we got to the dormitory, we went to the dormitory. So this morning, I woke up, I prepared for Mass. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning when the siren played. Then I woke up because today will be a busy day. So I had to get here, know that everything is in order before Mass begins. So when I woke up, as soon as I heard the siren blare, I took my bath. I went back to the dormitory. I wore my check because I might stain my blueprints because I know we had to work here. So I wore my check, I dressed, I came to the sacristy. When I came, my assistant was already here. Gladys, she's called Gladys Adum Ephraim. She was already here. They were sending the things to the assembly hall and all that. The red checks had Mass first. Because of our population, we don't fit the assembly hall. So the red checks had Mass first, then we had our Mass second because the staff will be joining us. So we had to allocate a time that they can come. So first Mass said exactly 5:45, then ended somewhere around 7. Then second Mass took over. So during the red checks Mass, even though we have chapel prefect right now, we had induction last 2 weeks, but I still have to be around to see that she's not stressed. So I was around, I assisted Felicity, she's the new chapel prefect. I assisted her. We did everything. The mass went on. It was a success. So during consecration for the mass, I ran back to the sacristy to vest because I'll be serving to vest. Then I'll join my mates for serving. So when I got here, they've already prepared a vest for me and a cape for me because I was busy. So they've already prepared them for me, so that I'll just join them, then we'll serve. So I robed. My assistant was making fire. She was almost done making the fire in the table. So she was making the fire. She finished. I joined them. We vested. So when the red checks came back, we possessed with Father to the assembly hall for our mass. The teachers were there. The staff, those that don't even stay on campus, joined us because it's our last Sunday. So they exchanged greetings with Father. They complimented our dressing. Then we started. So with the possession, Father put incense in the fire in the table for incensation. So we followed. The one holding the table, she's called a turifa. She leads, followed by the cross bearer, followed by the two acolytes, the two girls with a candle, then the one with the bell, and then the other one with the incense boots, followed by Father himself. So we did the possession. We went. Father introduced the mass. After the opening prayer, the first lector read the first reading, the second read, then Father took the gospel himself. And after the gospel, Father preached. He preached about forgiveness. I don't think he took it especially for today, because the readings are already in the Odo that we follow throughout annually. But then the preaching was for us basically because we are exiting. I mean, Friday, most of us will leave. So Father stressed on the fact that you have to reconcile the people you are not talking to before you leave, because somebody, you might not meet the person again. You get it? So you don't have to leave the school keeping it in your mind that you have grudges with people. So you have to reconcile with people before you go. So because of that, Father made it purposely for us. He prayed with us. Then offering time. This was the part all the mothers were waiting for, because last Sunday they wanted to dance. It was a sight to see how the mob took trip to the chapel yesterday to come and give list of songs for the choristers to rehearse on, because they want to dance. So it came to yesterday in the evening, they brought lists of songs, like almost 20 something, that they want all these songs to be sung today so that they can dance to it. Father didn't deny us that opportunity. He felt our agitation to dance. So he told the choristers that they should let us have fun. Fun in the house of God, so with restrictions, but we comported ourselves. You were there, right? We danced to the glory of God. We danced a lot of songs. Then after the offering, everybody was sad because the songs are done. So Madam Eunice took the microphone. Everybody was sad because we still want to dance. Then she said, it's now the turn of the teachers to come and pay their offering. So more songs, then everybody started jubilating. saw that one, because everybody was happy because they wanted to dance more. You know, the teachers in their numbers came in a single file, paid their offering. So we had more songs to dance to. Then after that, consecration. No, after that was insensation. So the insensation is the part that my assistant, she was the turifa. So she came with the turebo. Father put incense in the fire and blessed it. So she went to this side, the left side of the altar, the right side, the other congregation, then the staff. Then she incensed them. Then after consecration, that's when Father changes the communion. In its raw state, it's called the host. Host, that's bread and wine. But through prayers, Father changes it into the body and blood of Christ. Yes, that's a very significant part of the Catholic Mass. So Father did the consecration, then he changed host and wine into the body and blood of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Take this, all of you, and drink from it. For this is the chalice of my blood, the blood of the new and eternal covenant, which we pour out for you and for many, for the forgiveness of sins.
So we took the communion, then after, we had our recession. Recession, just as we came in, we go back the same way. So the one with the incense boats sends the incense, Father puts them in the fire, bless it, then we recess the same way out. The joy of the Lord is my strength. It's been a hectic time. The chapel prefect work is not very easy, but all in all, I thank the school for the opportunity. I was aspiring with other people, I think 6 people that aspired for the position, but I was given that chance to be the chapel prefect, to lead my colleagues in the way of my worship, in the Catholic way of worship. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to the headmistress of this school, Madam Charlotte Siedumusa. She's a mother. Sometimes the prefect will err, but she will call us, speak to us, advise us, especially the chapel prefect. She always tells us we represent morality of the school. So we should always make sure we do the right thing, because whatever we are doing, people are looking at it. People are looking at us. So we should always stay away from trouble. She always tells us this. She always stay away from trouble. Then she corrects us what she saw wrong. She corrects us on it. Then, yes, we take it from there. Father has also been very supportive. I didn't know a lot of things about the Catholic Church myself, so it has also been an experience for me, because sometimes I don't know this. You ask Father, and when we became the chapel prefect, to the orientation he had with us, he taught me a lot of things concerning my denomination, and I'm so grateful. Father John Stevens, his Father John Stevens, I thank him very much for being with us. He's been very supportive. He always teaches us. He has taught me a lot about my denomination, even though I knew, but he has added a lot of things since I became the chapel prefect. I want to thank the students' body of Archbishop Porter Girls Secondary School. They've been very cooperative. When the mass is organized, they are the audience, so if you don't get their cooperation, it's very hard. They make you look like you're not doing your work, but they've been very supportive. I like the way they're coming from diverse denominations, but they've accepted the Catholic denomination. They've understood that they are to cooperate with us, and then they didn't make the work hard. I thank them so much. My own check color, the mauve checks, the Form 2s, the red checks, and then the Form 1s, the yellow checks. I also thank my executives. They've done very well. The financial secretaries, Charlotte and Constance, Dora, the organizer, Gladys, my assistant, she's the assistant chapel prefect, Gladys. Dorcas is the vice president for the Ladies of the Altar executives. Then Cindy Derry, then Nelly. Nelly was my personal advisor. Nelly, she's also my sister. I thank her very much. They've been very, very, very supportive. I also thank High School Africa for giving me the platform to share my experience as the chapel prefect for the year 2022-2023 academic year. I'm very grateful.